Welcome everyone. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for coming. Glad to see some familiar faces. And so what we're going to do today is we're going to build on what we did last week. Even though this is something that can be a standalone and is fine on its own to work with singularly this chakra, we are going to return briefly to the Earth Star chakra just to reconnect to it and then move into our root chakra, because we want to use what we've learned or been working with. So when it comes to the idea of trust, this is very much, as I said last week, about your personal response towards things. It's not so much if people can be trusted and so on and so forth. It's more about, do you trust yourself, and are you strong enough within yourself to trust your intuition, to trust your thoughts, your feelings, to trust how you approach things in your life? Because when we do these practices, they are quote unquote spiritual practices, subtle energy practices, but they're meant to have a direct impact in our lives, in our day-to-day lives. And we should be able to take this concept of trust and see it support us in areas that we know demand it from us, whether it be your relationships at work, whether it be looking at your career, whether it be the fact that maybe you feel for yourself not so confident or trusting of your abilities, so you don't necessarily go out and venture to do things. The idea and the archetype of someone who has a strong root chakra is somebody who's very grounded and very solid within themselves. So they're confident when they are faced with a challenge to go at that challenge full-handed and face it. They're people who, because they're very solidly grounded within themselves, they can be adventurous. If you're uncertain and don't feel comfortable in other places other than those that are familiar to you, you can't be adventurous. If you don't really have that sense of certainty within yourself, you can't manifest and create and go with that energy of strength and certainty, like I can move within my strength and my power. And the idea of grounding ourselves and rooting ourselves is to be fully embracive of ourselves and our confidence, our certainty. A little bit more on the root chakra is that it's related to the adrenal glands. Those are the glands that sit upon your kidneys. Your adrenal glands, of course, are the ones that produce adrenaline and are related to that fight or flight syndrome. So what you can get from this is this idea of safety or not. Am I secure or not? Am I safe here or not? Yeah, you can literally imagine the picture of a gazelle going to the water and dipping its head in the water and drinking. But whilst he's drinking, he's turning his head to the side and looking. Is he safe? Is he not? Always on alert, always questioning. And that's a very pressured filled internal that you have to be on hyper awareness and hyper attention all the time. That would be for somebody who doesn't have a very strong root chakra. And we want to make sure that we are actively engaged in our root chakra so that we have that certainty within ourselves, that stability, that ability and trust in ourselves to provide and have our basic needs taken care of, that we have good cash flow, that we have enough to be able to take care of all that's needed, that we are healthy, that we honor our bodies well enough. Things like that. Without this shell, you can't do much, period. So the concept of the root chakra, or what its energy actually relates to, are areas in our life that are very necessary. They're the basic, most necessary things in our lives. So for instance, a functioning body, yeah, to be in good health is good root chakra. Yeah, to have a strong body, be physically present, not weak and bent and in pain and in agony. and so on and so forth. We want to be strong and confident within our bodies. So honoring your body is honoring your root chakra as well. And that definitely gives you a sense of presence and certainty. You see it in people that are clearly exercising and looking after their bodies. They walk with a certain energy and a certain confidence. And it's more than simply that they have a strong physical body. It's that energy, they trust themselves. Yeah. You can take it to an extreme example of someone who's a master, like a Shaolin master or a monk, or someone who really engages with their body. They walk calmly everywhere they go. They can be in a storm, be alert, but not shaken and irritable. Yeah, even if there's chaos outside. And if your root chakra is weak and you haven't engaged in it, then you will be in a bit of a state of fear. You won't be able to necessarily go out and meet all the challenges that life provides you as easily as you would if you were strong and stable within yourself. Yeah. So if you have like an underactive root chakra, like I said, you'll be insecure, maybe fearful or anxious, maybe have problems providing for your basic needs. And if you push it to the other side where it's overactive, you could become highly materialistic and just need to be a bit like, imagine a squirrel gathering nuts, right? So we go out there and accrue money. We've got enough money to live and do whatever we want, but we just keep on getting after that money and are singularly focused on financial needs and making sure that that's provided for, when you don't need that. Yeah. So our actions can if we're overactive within our root chakra and it dominates our character, we can become very materialistic or greedy or impulsive, or rigid, only want to be in places that we feel safe in, that we know, places that we've been before. Otherwise, I'm not doing it. Yeah. So it's good to be aware of the sliding scale, and we want to try and be in that center, which is very balanced, where we're physically healthy, able to approach our lives in a very strong, confident way and provide for ourselves. Okay, so this is my introduction to what the root chakra is, its energy, what it relates to in your physical body. It also relates not only to your adrenal glands, but also to your colon and your legs and these parts of your body, but also how you approach life. Okay, so this is why we want to engage in our root chakra. And at the end of this session, as I did last time, I'll open up the doors for any questions that might come. So now that we've got everyone with us and we know what we're working with, we're going to start to bring our attention towards ourselves. And we're going to do that through breathing, through meditation, and visualization. And as we engage in our visualization, we want to engage with our imagination. So we actually visualize and see things. It's not about the physical eyes, but it's about what you can provide for yourself and connect to. But you can also feel beyond your physical five senses and feel on an energetic level any shifts that take place. Feel the chakra on an energetic level. So we'll engage through the meditation, visualize and feel our chakras. So let's start by getting comfortable with ourselves. And I'm going to ask you to take a very deep inhale, very full. Get yourself comfortably seated. The first rounds of breaths is just for you to get into that position of feeling comfortable where you're seated and get into that meditative position. Okay, so very deep breath, inhale and exhale through the mouth. I want us to do that again. Inhale, calm and peace, and exhale, stress. Once again, deep inhalation through the mouth. And release the tensions of the day. Now begin to inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. with your upright back, and extend your pot belly. Imagine that big belly Buddha when he's smiling at you and laughing, and exhale through the nose. Follow your own rhythm in through the nose, expanding that pot belly and exhaling through the nose. And with your eyes closed, continue breathing. Bring your attention to behind your eyes as you continue to breathe. Observe behind your eyes. Is it pitch black, or are there colors? Bring your attention to your ears and what you're hearing. Engage in the furthest sounds and the closest sounds. Bring your attention to your nose as you inhale and exhale through your nose. How does it feel? Are the left and right the same? And bring your attention to your mouth. Is it dry? How does your tongue feel? Is it moist? Is there an elixir to swallow? Continue breathing through your nose. Bring your attention to your skin, your body. Feel what you're sitting on. Feel the clothes on your skin. Feel the air rushing out of your nose, brushing your skin. Bring your attention to your head and ask your forehead muscles to relax. And slowly move down your face, telling your cheek to relax, all of your muscles in your head to relax. Continue moving down through the neck to your shoulders. Asking your shoulders to relax as you go down. Relax as you move down your back. Your arms. Until you reach your thighs. Ask your thighs to relax. Release that tension. And observe what happens when you tell it to relax and release tension. As you continue moving down your thighs, relaxing your legs, your lower leg, right down to your feet. And as you arrive at your feet, for those of you who have your feet flat on the floor, you will engage with your root chakra through your feet, 8 to 12 inches below. For those of you who are more crossed-legged, you can go directly below your root chakra, 8 to 12 inches below your root chakra. So I want us to put our attention and our awareness towards the earth star chakra below your feet. Connect with it. Send that line from your earth star chakra once you've engaged. Visualize and feel. There's a line that you will make from your earth star chakra right down to the core of the earth. A light beam from your earth star chakra going straight down into the earth, connecting to the center of the earth. Mentally affirm your connection to earth. I am connected to earth and in harmony with earth and all on her. Now we bring our attention up towards our root chakra, moving back up through earth to our earth chakra, and now bring our attention to our root chakra. Below your sitting bones, right on your buttocks, the center is an energy ball just a few inches below. Feel it, see it as a red ball of light or a bright white ball of light. You feel and engage. Still breathing in and out through your nose. Feel any shifts that occur as you put your attention towards your root chakra. as you visualize the root chakra below your sitting bones, this brilliant ball of light, shining bright red, or just pure light. I'm going to let you engage with it for another 30 seconds. And then we will affirm our connection with it. So repeat either vocally or internally. I am safe. I am grounded. I nurture myself. I am connected to my body. I honor my body. I am at home everywhere. I am provided for. Now I'm going to ask you to make your own affirmations. Say them to yourself, either internally or vocalized. So, as you say your last affirmations to yourself, bring your attention to your breathing. Bring your awareness back to your body through your breath. And when you're comfortable, open your eyes. Welcome back. Keep that awareness with your body. Wherever you are, whatever you found, Please keep that with you as you open your eyes. Before I continue, I'd like to ask anyone if they have anything they'd like to share, please feel free to. I'll give you a short while to do so if you would like to.